job because Wyatt has ginormous friends and like no idea. Like Wyatt, you're like the run of the litter. What the hell? I'm never going to be this size guy. I'm like, and then I'm getting all scared or whatever. So my daughter Kat was born on November 16th, 1999, and I was one of these guys who did not realize, like, that it's true that when a father sees a daughter, they become a father or whatever, or it sees a child. It's not a daughter. And so, like, you can live, and we've been married forever. That you can live lives as two separate people, and still be married or whatever. And so, like, Kat was born, like, and I'm just going on with what exactly I would do at any other time. Whatever, like, I left there at the hospital, and I go to like Denny's in a meeting, and I'm like, what are you doing or whatever? And like I thought, like, and I closed out or whatever, and I went back, whatever, and then you realize that for any of you who haven't had a child yet, it is the most powerful, by far, the most powerful love you could ever have. You can love your spouse, you can love your dog, whatever. Dog becomes a pet again once you have a child. But anyway, so like what I thought about this, whatever, and this is actually hung around. So I asked about the date. So it was November 11th, 2000, and I found out the date or whatever. So Kat was 5 days from turning a year old, and we went, like, it was probably the first time we went to a wedding reception. It was Bobby Neil Stroud or whatever. And, like, I'm a guy, like, in the last 16 months has changed me or whatever, but before that, like, I mean, I never, it was incredibly rare for me to cry. Just not a crier. And, but November 11th, we go there, and they had a daddy-daughter dance. And I picked up my daughter and Kat or whatever, and this reality hit me that it's someday I'm gonna have to let her go or whatever, and I loved her again so much. I'd never felt this kind of like feeling or whatever, and like so for a guy who never cried, I couldn't even keep my eyes dry or whatever, and so like I kind of work it out or whatever. So years later, so she meets Wyatt or whatever, and like and so here's the reality where it's like that as parents, that you don't, like, today is not like just like some like huge change or whatever, like everything, like it's baby steps where they need us as parents less and less each year, and that's being a good parent. It's you do the best you can to help them leave the nest, make good decisions or whatever. And so Wyatt, I mean, I'll tell you right now, Trey and I have looked at you as part of the family, as a son for years, right? And Elena has loved you as a brother. Ella, our daughter Ella, loved Wyatt as a brother, and luckily Kat does not love Wyatt as a brother.